What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode on the Chris Law Show. Today, I want to give you a story time about how the doctor tried to check my prostate, but it went all wrong. Yeah, you might want to sit back for this one. So, a few years ago, I had to go to the doctor. I had a little situation going on. It really wasn't anything serious. It actually turned out to be a urinary tract infection. But anybody that knows the difference between a woman getting a urinary tract infection versus a man, when a man get a urinary tract infection, it's a big deal. So, initially I was a little worried because I just really didn't know what was going on. So I ended up going to my physician, and I had a lady at that time. She was about 6'1", 6'2", and she was like, well, listen, I really don't know what's going on, but we need to do a series of tests to find out. And all of a sudden she was like, so we also need to check your prostate. So immediately I was like, check my prostate? Like, for what? Ain't nothing wrong with my prostate. You know what I'm saying? I ain't having and I know where the prostate is located, but I'm like, the pain I'm having, it ain't nowhere near in that area. So why we even going now? Now what made me nervous was immediately when she said something about checking the prostate, she wasn't asking me. So it was like, as she was talking about it, she literally was going over to the drawer, opening up the drawer, or the fucking drawer of doom, and she's pulling out gloves and grease, and I'm looking like, like, what you about to do with that? You know what I'm saying? So then what made it worse, like I said, she was already like 6'1", 6'2", so this was a big woman. Then she put the glove on and she popped it, and I was like, oh, hell no. So she was like, yeah, don't be nervous. You know what I'm saying? I've had to do this plenty of times. You'll be fine. But the look she had on her face was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a real devilish type of look. So again, I was worried. But then she approached me real aggressively. You know what I'm saying? So like, she wasn't making me feel comfortable at all. Yeah, the words coming out of her mouth might have tried to been like supportive or, confident. But the look on her face and the way it looked like as she was walking over there to me, like she was walking real hard and slow. So she got over there, and I'm over already kind of confused, like, how we gonna do this? So she was like, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna turn over on your side. I'm sitting there like, no, hell no. So I said, well, look, it ain't nothing we can do. Like, y'all ain't got like no medicine or something that can make me go to sleep. She was like, no, that ain't how we do it. You need to be awake. Cause I guess she was like, we gotta ask you some questions like how this feel and, stuff like that. So like I say, man, I was like, nah, this ain't starting off right. So as you probably already know, it just didn't go right. So then I turned onto my side, you know what I'm saying? I got on my side and shit. And she was like, well, go ahead, and, pull your pants down. I'm like, don't tell me I ever pull my pants down. I'm getting ready to do the sticking. Not the other way around. Y'all excuse me for burping. But so I proceeded to let her, attempt. So all I could feel was her hand back there, you know what I'm saying? And I felt her in my anus area. So I'm thinking she in there, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, this ain't half bad. I don't really feel no kind of pressure in there, Only to find out she wasn't even in there yet. I said, hey, you almost finished? She said, Mr. Law, you got to loosen up. Like, I ain't even got in here. And I'm like, hold up, what you mean? I said, I just felt you back there, man. I felt your hand. She was like, yeah, I was trying to, but you all clenched up. I'm like, I said, look, I don't think this shit gonna go right. So by now, I'm getting frustrated. I'm upset. I'm like, I don't think this shit gonna go right. And she was like, well, listen, there's no need to curse, but we got to go ahead and check. So then she went for it again, and the same thing happened. Like, I'm thinking she in there, but this time, I had to kind of like let out a gasp of air because I thought that'd get through it. You know what I'm saying? She still went in there, and I said, well, look, that's about as far as you're going to be able to go today. I ain't going for it. So lo and behold, she got mad. Mr. Law, she pulled the gloves off. I don't have time for this today. And I said, well, neither do I. God damn it. I'm out of here. And that's what I say, man. Look, men, you need to get your prostate checked. Personally, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to go back and try to get mine checked again, but that's my story, man. That's how I went for the first time that I went to get my prostate checked. I hope y'all enjoyed the story.